You're watching Food Fight Friday 2017 Thanksgiving Leftovers Edition on RTR in the Mornings from Ramona Town Radio with special guest host Dan Edwards of foodobservations.com. Today, Tiffany and Shelby duke it out to see who makes up the best dish with their Thanksgiving leftovers.
Okay, and welcome back. Yeah, there we go. And we are live in studio with our second edition of Food Fight Friday.
All right, everybody.
Yay.
This is exciting. We've been looking forward to this all week since you came up with the concept.
Yes, I came up with it about 2 weeks ago, but it took a full week to acquire 2 contestants. So we're highlighting our new idea coming up in the future of local home cooks. And so we decided to do an edition of Food Fight Friday with local home cooks based off of leftovers from Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And so we have Tiffany. Who does work at a server at Marinade on Main.
Best town?
Yeah, directly into the mic.
Oh, best restaurant in town.
Oh, how about I...
Sorry, I'm a little new.
Go for it again. Oh. Is it turned off?
You got the...
Okay.
My bad.
Just not completely my bad. Okay, now say hi.
Hey, it's Tiffany from Marinade on Main.
Yay! Hi, Tiffany. And we have Shelby.
Hi.
And you work...
I actually am going to school right now.
Yay!
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm going to cosmetology school, but I also did go to culinary school.
Oh,
awesome.
very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we have 2 people who know what food is all about.
So both of you yesterday cooked an amazing Thanksgiving meal for your family.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, party of 30.
30.
Holy cow!
Wow.
I'm amazed you have leftovers.
I got the leftovers prior to everyone digging in first.
Smart.
Because you knew this
Very
was
smart.
Yes, awesome.
Preemptive
leftovers.
Yes.
Package it.
Cross-contamination, get out.
Yeah, kept at the proper temperature. Yes.
Awesome.
And
well,
Shelby, you cooked for or were you part of the same group, or you did your own thing?
Oh, no, my own family, but, probably not 30 people, but maybe 20? With a whole bunch of kids and everything,
my goodness.
yeah.
Awesome.
All of my nephews and my niece and my daughter and
awesome.
It's crazy, yeah.
Now I want everyone to know that we are doing this Facebook Live. Hi, Facebook! So we have RTR in the Mornings Facebook Live as well as Ramona Town Radio Facebook Live. You can find us on either one of those. And we are recording. This might make it up on YouTube later. And I think we should just dig in.
Let's see what we've got. 2 sets of leftovers here.
And we kind of asked them to be a little creative with the leftovers. Maybe not necessarily just a plate of turkey and dressing.
Yeah.
So are you vacillating over what to open?
Have mercy. Let's get
Oh,
And a
look at
Yes. That waffle is made out of stuffing.
I can see that. I've wanted to try that in a waffle iron with leftover dressing, and that right there is my favorite vegetable. Did someone tip you off on that?
No.
That is the way to my heart.
They were listening.
I think so, yes.
The only tip-off I gave them is that you do not eat cranberries.
Right. And I was thinking about bringing like a side of that, but I figured why even bring it?
So we have what it looks like is a waffle sandwich made with dressing. Mm-hmm. And turkey, and then the other offering looks like a leftover burrito.
Yeah, Thanksgiving
burrito. Shall I cut this in half so we can get a cross-section look at it?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Did you bring a real knife? It looks like it's going to require a real knife.
While you do that, I'm going to sample a little bit of this mac and cheese.
Go for it.
Yeah.
That's my grandma's mac and cheese, and I didn't do anything else to it because it's perfection.
Nice. Yeah, I make mac and cheese from scratch. Okay, for those at home, I could see potatoes. I could see turkey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, the mashed potatoes. Oh, my goodness. You see that?
Yeah, sweet potatoes. That's in there. My great-grandmother's stuffing with the corn.
Wow.
You got to keep the grandmas involved.
Yes.
That's what keeps
right.
the heart of the kitchen. Is
Absolutely.
what my grandmother made.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
like a pillow of love right there.
It does.
Can't wait
It
to try
does.
it.
Yeah, it's love that makes the food taste good.
Absolutely. I'm going to cut these again in quarters so we each have the ability to taste because I'm not the only taster around here, right?
Right.
I like how it's very solid.
Oh, I tried.
It's easy
I
to
had
cut.
2 attempts, my friend. 2 attempts.
That's a nice
this morning.
tight wrap.
It's definitely wrapped nicely to where it's not all
Oh,
flexible.
thank you.
These are big tortillas, and they're very supple feeling. Where do you get your tortillas from?
Secrets.
Oh, okay.
She knows somebody.
I
do.
need to talk to her because I have
I know the
trouble
maker.
getting big enough burritos. Wraps.
I will send you.
Yeah.
It's a good looking tortilla.
All right, so
Try that mac and
Tortillas
cheese.
are not
You gotta-
easy to make either.
I love mac and cheese.
The dressing waffle, that's a tremendous idea. I love the crispy edges.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell, nice savory. You could probably do it even with some fried chicken.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that good?
That would be fantastic.
That mac and cheese, you said is your grandma's recipe?
My grandma's recipe, yeah.
Made the classic way with a bechamel sauce baked off in the oven.
Sure.
Okay.
No hints.
You're not going to give up any tips?
Can you and I compare notes outside of the studio then?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not a complete secret, but you don't want to just give it all
No,
out.
I don't want to give it all
Okay,
away. You know?
because I make mac and cheese from scratch and I do the whole 9 yards. And
Yeah.
it's just better that way. Do you want a fork over there, Miss Brooke?
Enough report.
You got to.
I can wait until
Oh yeah,
you're
'Cause
done. Well,
we need a tiebreaker judge.
Yeah, and I'll do that.
Try a bit of this turkey.
There's
Or-
turkey and
or
ham
Eric.
in there.
Ooh.
Oh, and ham?
And ham.
Okay, so
Hey,
Because I like turkey, but I love ham. So I had to make sure to put that in there.
okay, cutting this one in half.
And the peas and the corn, is that just loose from
yeah,
what's the story behind that?
corn is the cream corn
Okay.
that I believe my sister made that this year. But that is another old family recipe. And then I just added the peas into it. They were on the side, but I figured you might as well put them together and
Sure.
have all of the
It makes it
taste.
very pretty. This is an attractive dish.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay, so the only complaint I have on this one
Uh-huh.
is not you; it's the transport from point A to point B. Is that the from the waffle iron? It's no longer crispy. I
Yeah.
can imagine if this just came out of the waffle iron. I can imagine it being nice and crispy and hot.
Yeah.
But there's always something to be said for the transport level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So flavor wise, it is spot on. This is really good.
That is.
And
Very
you guys
well
can make
seasoned.
that at home pretty easily. You just use the waffle iron, canola oil, and then put the stuffing in. Mm-hmm. It's pretty easy.
And it cuts off automatically. It's steamed, and the light goes off, and boom, it's done. There-
On mine, I have to monitor it, but on some
Okay.
other ones, you might be
Yeah, I
able
know I
to
have
do
a
that.
waffle iron, and it flips over, and the light goes off.
Oh, okay.
It's still got the crispiness. It's still there.
That is outstanding. Try a piece of that burrito.
Okay.
Being a SoCal native, I've been a Mexican food aficionado for more than 4 decades, and I love a good burrito.
Oh,
So-
I love it.
Okay.
That
So
does look really good. There's so
And we're
much
pretending
meat
the
in that.
gravy's hot sauce. That's how we do it at my house. Like a
Oh, okay. So this gravy
that's
goes with
cool.
the burrito.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to dip it in the gravy.
Yeah.
Can someone
It
open that
smells
because
like
my
family.
hand has
Got
food?
Yeah, we can get some of that.
All right. And we'll put that right here.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
the gravy's got all the flavor.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Okay, I wish you guys can see this. You can if you're on Facebook Live. This is legit gravy. This
Yeah, you
was
can tell
not.
that is scratch made. That's
This
not
is
from a
scratch
jar.
made. This was not from a jar. You could tell because there's a separation that you kind of have to stir it a little bit to alleviate that separation. You got this, everyone?
Oh my goodness! Why you just go for the gusto, don't you?
I think I need one of those napkins. Okay, let's see if we could describe what we're tasting here.
That looks amazing. That looks so good.
Do you want to try some of our burrito?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so
Please.
I'm tasting the gravy. Nice seasoning within that gravy. There's a unique texture in there. I think. It's a corn. Look,
Yep, I taste it.
some corn.
I gotta sneak those vegetables in to the kids.
Right.
gotta
Yeah, sneak it
disguise
in
it.
for Dan too. I love
Now,
corn,
this is excellent.
but yeah,
You can taste everything in here: the turkey, the dressing, the mashed potatoes, all tightly wrapped in the tortilla, and just a little daub of that gravy on top.
no, that gravy
This
is
tremendous Thanksgiving leftover.
this gravy is what hits this one to home.
Yeah, that's why I got to get in there before all my guests get in there, because there's not going to be that much leftovers.
Right.
That's all about
Yeah.
There's something sweet in here.
The sweet potato.
Yeah, sweet potatoes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and organic sweet potatoes, locally grown.
Now, usually I do not like sweet potatoes, like sweet potato fries, because a French fry needs to not be sweet, right? You know what I'm saying? But in this, it accentuates it. And I don't think I'm eating sweet potato. I think I'm just eating something with a cohesive flavor that has a hint of savory, a hint of sweet, a little cohesiveness of everything.
This tastes like Thanksgiving. It's really good.
Definitely.
In one package, too. Mm-hmm. This is fantastic.
There's just like layers of flavor.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so good.
Can I just point out one more thing? Of course I am. In your sandwich over here that Shelby has made, I've noticed in your stuffing, there's not a lot of extra
Onions and celery.
celery.
That's what she doesn't
There's
like
not
about
extra.
mine.
It is in there, but it's not extra. Yeah,
with
You
Dan's,
chop it up very fine.
very fine.
Okay, maybe that's what I need to start doing.
with Dan's,
You won't even know.
I pulled out so much celery that I had 2 whole spoonfuls of food just in celery, and I'm like, honey, for the love of God, you can go easy on the celery.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, I don't need extra celery. I just need a little. Now this, I'm going back to the waffle here, just to retaste it. What kind of dressing do you use? Is this a cornbread dressing, or is it more of a?
It's a breadcrumb. So I
just basic.
My mother actually made the dressing this year, so I think that she makes it with, I want to say with sourdough, but I'm not 100%. I don't believe it's corn.
Okay. It's definitely very good. I don't know about you. This could be a hard decision.
It is. I'll be honest. As good as the burrito was, maybe a little more turkey would have been nice.
Right, because
To
it's just
balance
a
out.
lot of extra potatoes
A lot
in it.
of pretty potato-y, but the tortilla is spot on. The wrap, I know you have a hard time. It's wrapped beautifully. I mean,
Oh,
as
that's
good
my
as
second
any.
attempt. The first one was giant. I mean, it was almost
Yeah,
monstrous.
you can't overfill it.
So
Yeah.
I had to open it up and take my ingredients out and replace them.
Okay, this
Back
is
in
perfect.
The new idea.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So the first one. Now, one thing I've noticed in both of them is that the turkey is really succulent. It's not dry at all. And I know that some of our leftovers we actually did give to the dogs because it had been sitting on the plate. And you know that bit that had been sitting there is going to be dry, and it's not worth
Yeah.
eating leftovers. Both of you have mastered that and making the turkey.
Well, you have to put it
Not
away
dry.
after everybody's done getting the pickings.
No, it's tender. It's succulent. I like how it's a nice thick slice.
What do you think of the ham in the sandwich?
Oh, the ham's good. I mean, ham and turkey.
Right?
You can take one more bite of the ham there.
Can you all see this at home?
Just to get that on its own.
And I think there might be a little bit of extra bonus points for this mac and cheese. What do you think, honey?
I knew I had to share the mac and cheese.
No, that is tremendous.
Did you have mac and cheese inside of the burrito? It looked like there
No,
was cheese.
I put some cheese in there. I thought about it, but then I thought, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have been a little bit too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little too, just a little too much.
Yeah.
Well, what I like about it is you could still taste everything. You can
Yeah.
taste the mashed potatoes. You could taste the sweet potatoes. You could taste the turkey, and you can tell that it's nice and moist. And it looks like this pizza has, a little bit of the darker meat in
Yeah,
it.
dark
which,
meat always.
See, there
Dark
you
meat
go.
is
all
my
of my
favorite.
dark meat
Tender.
was
Yeah.
actually gone.
Everyone
from the
goes for that
turkey.
the first.
Yeah, so I ended up having to put white meat this year. But, yeah.
The most tender and succulent is the dark meat.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially right there on the bone.
I'm going to finish this bit of burrito. I hope
And
you
that-
don't mind.
And that gravy. I mean, normally I'd like, tapatilla or Cholula. But this is like
Not for this sandwich.
100% Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
The perfect leftover. Just tremendous.
I'm still eating.
I know. It's like you can't stop. So,
Okay. Yes.
Do you tell me about your Thanksgiving desserts? Did you do any pies or any special? Because I've had your amazing pumpkin bars before.
Yeah, my yes, I
did.
Make
those
and,
again?
And they were gone.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, or else I would have brought a tray in this morning.
Yes, I was kind of.
And then I didn't know if it's okay to bribe the judges.
Yeah.
Well,
I made an apple
You know
cherry
who the
pie,
judge is.
so-
It's okay to bribe.
it's okay, but at the end of the day, we're still honest.
Yeah, I made an apple cherry pie, and there was one slice left, and I thought about bringing it in, but again, I didn't want to bribe. So,
Yeah, same here.
just in case she didn't bring anything like that.
Yeah.
I wanted to play fair.
Right.
Well, that has been tremendous.
Right.
I mean, we thoroughly enjoyed everything. Dig in there, Brooke.
It's Brooke's turn to dig in.
Yeah. She's
We
been
got the
eyeing
sandwich
that
over
mac and
here.
cheese.
Try this first.
Yeah. So I actually ate that knife and fork style. You picked it up and ate it as a sandwich.
I did. Because it is possible. Because it was solid. It was easy to pick up and eat. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
she's,
and it didn't.
she's telling me
is
to
hers
back
now.
off. And she's ready to have her bite, and I touched it. So do we need to take a quick little break so that we can talk
I
about
think so, 'cause this is
off
a
air?
tough one.
Because
Then all
we
of us
now
can
have to
have some
decide.
tastes.
We each have to have our little vote
Yeah.
and decide which one we feel is best.
Right.
I know. Now I know with you, Tiffany, you are definitely okay and interested in the idea of our Ramona, our local home cook show.
Oh, I think it's amazing.
Yeah, we want
Yes.
to come into someone's home
Yeah.
because
Yes.
you have your signature dish that you make.
Yes.
We'll hang out all afternoon, watch you cook it. We'll all eat it and talk about it.
Exactly.
Much
So
better than transporting it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and because
Get it-
we'll
yeah.
actually be recording the cooking process and all that kind of stuff, and then digitally mastering it so that it's not 2 hours long. Right?
TV magic.
Exactly. Is that something you would be interested in, Shelby?
So, yeah, we'd have to talk over details as far as dates and stuff. But
Obviously.
yeah, that would be fun.
We're looking at starting this in January, and this is one of the ways that we wanted to introduce it because I've not really talked about it on air yet. And so we wanted to do this. Obviously, day after Thanksgiving, leftovers, it has to be a home cook thing. It
Yes.
cannot be a restaurant thing.
No, but we want to
So-
sit down around your dining room table, something from the peak of freshness straight from your oven, something that you're proud of. I know there's things I make at home, and we'll probably do the inaugural episode, one of my nice Italian dishes.
I'll be the judge.
Italian.
I'll be the judge.
You can come in.
There's no judging, though.
I make like a rigatoni alla vodka with a pink sauce and Italian sausage. It's very good.
You're going to say that in advance, and everyone's going to come knocking. What day are you recording? And
I'll
we're
make
going to
enough
have
for
a
everyone.
deluge
Yeah.
of people.
I'm very proud of that dish.
Yes. And I'll probably make gnocchi.
Yes. So I think we're going to take a quick break. We'll talk about, roll it over, finish up the good food. Thank you both for joining us, and
thanks
we'll
for
be
having
here
me.
after the break. And
Yeah, stick around.
Stick around.
After the break, we're going to say who
wrap it up.
wins this edition of Food Fight Friday here on Ramona Town Radio System.
It doesn't matter.
Stay
if you
tuned.
love-
I will go with Shelby's. I go with Shelby's. She has more experience in the kitchen than I do. And you brought mac and cheese. It's delicious. I'm hoping there's still some left.
The man, the myth.
we reached a decision.
Uh-oh.
And it's very close, it's very tight, but I will say it was unanimous. So we got 1 minute. Let's come back in. We're going to go back.
All right.
Oh, same you, Shelby.
All right, there's a little full moonlight band here in Ramona Town Radio. You're dropping Facebook?
I know. Right after you complimented me.
Okay, we're still on Facebook Live. And for those of you who watch Facebook Live, you know who the winner is already. But they don't know. You weren't watching. You were entertaining them, Eric, right? So that they were not able
Yeah.
to. They didn't have talk their
that was
ear off.
tricky.
It was tricky.
I was making sure that
thought
she
you
was
was
going to
being
be
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep the peace.
Right on.
That's
Right
what
on.
it was.
No
Okay.
trash talking out there.
Yeah.
Now,
I have to say, these were both remarkable interpretations of Thanksgiving leftovers that really
Yes.
made us
Yes.
feel, just right at home.
and you're getting a bite of everything in both dishes.
Yes.
Literally, they're both leftovers in a package.
Very well rounded. And I really liked the grandma's recipe on the mac and cheese, how you brought in the past and really making family out of it.
Right.
We still need to find out where you got those tortillas.
Can you tell us off air?
Yes.
We'll work something out.
I need to know too then.
So I did get larger ones from the Mexican market, right? And then I got them home, and after making the large burritos, which were outstanding, I folded them and put them in the freezer in a baggie because they didn't fit in anything else, and now they're completely unusable because they cracked where I folded them. So you either have to use them fresh or
Do a chicken tortilla soup.
Get the smaller.
I just chop them
you
up.
do that too.
or in the dog bowl. It's a supplement a little bit. Okay, so are you going to tell them?
Both amazing dishes, and both have given us great inspiration for future things, especially creative things with waffle irons. One of the things we would like to have seen, and if you still have some of Grandma's leftover mac and cheese, maybe throw some of that in the waffle iron. How does that sound?
Yes.
Get that all crispy and warmed up and toasty.
That would be interesting. I feel like you'd have to put a breading down. But
Like
maybe.
a little panko or something?
Yeah, maybe a little panko or something like
Just
that.
spray some Pam in there, get some grease going, go down that waffle iron, and then
Maybe
edges will get all
crisp it
nice
up
and
on the
crusty on their own,
noodles.
right?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Don't
I might
forget
try that when I get home.
Dinner ideas for tonight, right?
Right?
And the burrito was just tremendous. Loved all the flavors. We thought, though, it probably could have used, since it was burrito style, maybe some more Mexican type ingredients, maybe some grilled peppers and onions to bring more of a
A Mexican flair
sharp flavor
to it.
to it.
Yeah.
That was somewhat lacking.
Yeah.
But all in all, just tremendous. So I think we've reached a decision.
We have. I will let you
All
announce
right.
it.
Congratulations goes to Shelby for your tremendous leftover
Yay!
dish.
Now remember, there's no losers though, because we are going to go to both of your houses and we're going to feature both of you
Oh, nice.
for home cooks, local home cooks, and we'll get in contact with you and we'll let our listeners know when we do that. Thank you both so much for sharing
Thank you.
this
This was
with
a lot of
us.
fun.
Thank you for having me.
It was outstanding, Tiffany.
Very
you were the
tasty.
first person I reached out to for this contest.
And I got to invite my friend.
Yeah,
Exactly.
She contacted me and I was like, that sounds like so much fun.
If it wasn't for Tiffany reaching out to you, this would not have happened because the few people I could think of, they were all busy today and couldn't make it in for it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm very glad both of you are here. Congratulations, Shelby.
Yay.
And thank you all at Facebook Land for listening and everyone on the radio who listened to us today. This has been RTR in the Mornings, and we are done.
Have a great Thanksgiving weekend.
Have a wonderful weekend. Right
Yes.
here on Ramona Town Radio.
Outstanding.
Congratulations to Shelby for winning Food Fight Friday 2017 Thanksgiving Leftovers Edition. Special thanks to Dan Edwards for being a special guest on today's episode. Find out more about food observations by going to foodobservations.com. Tune in to RTR in the Mornings, weekday mornings from 9 to 11 a.m. only on Ramona Town Radio.